Hey guys, we are now live. Hopefully you guys got your notifications. There's a lot of stuff I need to cover today. Going forward, I will be playing all this mess going on with Jaguar Wright, her husband, this YouTuber, and all of the above because it's really getting crazy and messy. I want to inform the public of what's going on. And I just hope, like I always say, that nothing happens to no one. But I edited a live that was done last night. I was supposed to go live yesterday, and I was going to present the updated information. So this is like a not even 24 hours old. Jaguar had got onto Day and Night Network. Shout out to them. Credits to this recording from their live is from Day and Night Network. So shout out to them. And I'm going to say that again. I'm subscribed to their channel, and they have had Jaguar Wright on their channel on a numerous occasions, and last night was one of them. And Jaguar Wright not only talked about what was going on in her personal life with Goomba, but she was exposing Soulja Boy, because I guess there's some things going on with Soulja Boy, drama going on in his everyday life, and they were speaking on it, and she had exposed pretty much Soulja Boy and alleged 50 cents. We don't know how true it is. You know, people sometimes do this to get in the algorithm, and it works for people. And she's on to something because she's been dealing with carbonation for quite some time, and she's seen how they was moving, and she's basically doing the same thing in order to get a bag. So anything, any means necessary is what she's going to do in order to get herself ahead. So there's a few things I wanted to show you. Like I said, I have a video. It says she needs not to speak on anyone because isn't she going through hell right now? Right, she is. Karma is karma, and it will always get you. You can't outrun karma. That's true. That is true, Taylor. So let me share this video here that I have put together for today's live.
To my marriage.
So I'm gonna just say to you right now, she was on Day and Night Network again. Shout out to him at the beginning of this video. Well, shout out to them. I will be putting, I keep forgetting to do so, but I will be putting the channel to go subscribe to their channel so you can be updated with all the great commentary lives and commentary videos that they do on these social media influences. So look in the top description of this video, click on that link, it'll redirect you to subscribe to their channel. So yeah, Jaguar right now, High Life Cruiser is really exposing it all. Today, just about an hour ago, that's gonna have to be edited before it goes on my channel. But not about an hour ago, she exposed that Goomba, her husband, allegedly has herpes. And she was saying that when he would get that bump on his privates, she would not be intimate with him, alongside of talking about personal details of, you know, him being a dirty nig. And there was times that she wasn't intimate with him because he didn't clean himself all the time. So, you know, that's why she doesn't have the herpes, because well, I guess when he didn't have an outbreak, she didn't get I guess when he had an outbreak, excuse me, she wouldn't mess with him intimately. So she, you know, she's putting it all out there. And I think this is just my opinion. I'm not making up any stories on Jag, but I think, in my opinion, because she is still cool with Solar, I believe she coerced him into pressing charges against Goomba as well. He's supposed to be pressing charges from the incident that happened at the barbershop, and that's gonna basically make it easier for an arrest to happen. And then the charges that are against him for the alleged bombing of Jaguar Wright's car. From what I'm hearing, if she's waiting for Soulja to press charges for the assault that happened outside the barbershop. What I'm taking from that is she must got a warrant for his arrest for the allegations of him bombing up her car, blowing up her car. So there's a lot coming out. And, Jaguar Wright is going back and forth also with a channel holder. And that channel holder is going in hard. I just wish the best for that channel holder, because, it's not worth getting your channel taken down at the end of the day. And I think that that's what's going to happen. It's going to happen that the channel is going to be ultimately taken down because of him feeding into what Jaguar is trying to do, which is to take him down. He's got 2 strikes against him because of Jaguar Wright, and 1 more, 3 strikes, you're out. So I don't really think it's worth it, but it's not my business. I'm not going to be the one to tell him what he should be doing. But I'm going to let you listen to also a short video that she just put up not too long ago, because she wanted to respond to this channel holder who had her deceased son in his mouth, trying to throw low blows just to trigger her. But I really feel like it's gonna backfire on him, and that's just my opinion. But we're just gonna have to see how things go. So I'm gonna show you that first, then we'll get into last night's interview, her exposing what's his name, Soulja Boy and 50 Cent, pretty much, which is to me a dangerous game, because 50 Cent is one of those hot shots where he's on image and he can talk about everybody else, but when you go to talk about him, it could be, hell to pay. So I think she needs to really tread lightly. And I'm saying this not like as in she should be scared of anybody, but I'm saying it because, she's still there to take care of her family, her mother and her son. And she don't need to be getting unalived because she's saying things that are messing with people's careers or character assassinating people, and now they want to come after you and unalive you. So I don't really think that it's really worth it. But we're gonna see how she makes out. So let me share this with you. So this is what she had to say. Let me see what time. Let me see if the shorts tells you what time. It was March 28th, which is today. So she just put this shorts out. So we're gonna listen to what she has to say.
My son name out your mouth. And keep my name out your mouth. Like, keep my name off your thumbnails. Everybody knows my husband is played out like a jerry curl and waiting ready to die. So I'm about to get these 5 miles in. Me and the family finna go hiking. And as I overslept today, I missed Toke.
You would think
I missed King Pain last night. I was so tired. I needed to get some rest.
She's mentally draining herself.
I fell asleep in the middle of the lab in the chat. Oh my God. Then I wake up this morning and I see this AIDS patient who was evicted from his own residence from the AIDS living house.
Hey sis, hey Michelle.
I see
Balance
him
Wellness.
Talking about my son Giovanni. Let's be clear. As you like to say, you are on notice yet again. This is your second notice. You're about to be evicted off of YouTube. Keep my son name out your mouth. And keep my name out your mouth. Like, keep my name off your thumbnails. Everybody knows my husband is played out like a jerry curl and waiting ready to die. So I'm about to get these 5 miles in. Me and the family finna go hiking. And as I overslept today, I missed Toke. I missed King Pain last night. I was so tired. I needed to get some rest. I fell asleep in the middle of the lab in the chat. Oh my God. Then I wake up this morning and I see this AIDS patient who was evicted from his own residence from the AIDS living house. I see him talking about my son Giovanni. Let's be clear. As you like to say, you are on notice yet again. This is your second notice. You're about to be evicted off of YouTube. Keep my son name out your mouth. And keep my name out your mouth. Like, keep my name off your thumbnails. Everybody knows my husband is played out like a jerry curl and waiting ready to die.
So, anyways, it's just really sad that we're at this point where commentary, which is entertainment, it's sometimes distasteful entertainment, but this is entertainment. This is real life stuff that happens in real life, but we just sometimes, as people who have common sense, we don't bring it to the internet. However, we have to know the point of cutting something off. When you stop messing with somebody's bag because you're saying this about that person, Jaguar Wright saying this about that person, and then that person's channel holder says something about her and she doesn't like it. Now you guys are striking each other's videos. It shouldn't get to the point of people's livelihoods or life at risk or danger or being unalive. It should never get to that point. Now, I understand that Jaguar Wright is in the algorithm right now. She's popping right now. She's saying a lot of crazy stuff that people want to hear about what she might know that's the truth about these social media influencers' life. But I just feel like it's gone too far. And it's really sad that, they can't come to a middle and just, say, listen, you can feel this way about me. I'll feel this way about you, but I ain't trying to have no physical smoke with you where somebody gets hurt or unalive. I ain't trying to mess with your bag. Don't mess with mine. You can say what you want to say about me, but as long as you don't put your hands on me, we don't have any problems. That's where it really should be at. It shouldn't be at the place where it's at now. And it's really sad. It said, like we say in Jamaica, I'm not putting Jag on practice because I know she is mentally sick. It says, another saying is her bread is butter on both sides, right? So it's just really crazy. Okay, let's get them likes up. So let's start with this crazy video of her exposing out the blue right after she said what she had to say for a short little second about her situation she got into exposing 50 Cent and Soulja Boy.
Actual nature of my marriage, because I think it's just time to be completely transparent.
And again, shout out to Day and Night Network. I will be putting the link to subscribe to their channel in the description box of the video. It will redirect you the link to their channel. Please go subscribe. Thank you.
Now, he done so much lying. I gotta make up for it by telling the absolute truth. And we discussed the sex tape that we made while we was in Phoenix that he threatened to leak. And a few other things. Huh?
Hold on. A sex tape?
Yeah, me and
and you know where Jag got this, you're gonna hear her say it. Revenge porn thing, and you can get in trouble for that. She got that from the Nature Boy situation. Behind closed doors, she was thick as thieves with that community. Looked up to Carbonation. Low key. Even though one point in time she was with Tokoyo Toni trying to take him down.
Me and my husband made a sex tape on South Mountain when we was in Phoenix.
You said leak? It got leaked?
No, my husband threatened to leak it.
Threatened to leak it?
Wow.
Oh, wow.
And I told him, go ahead, because it's funny as hell. It's the only like sex tape that I ever seen. It's more like a comedy than anything. And I had a t-shirt on, and you couldn't see none of his stuff because there was a branch. It was almost like he set the camera up perfectly. I totally forgot, but I told the whole story on Z-Banger, so you can hear it there.
She wants him to leak it so she
and
can
other nefarious details of our life together.
Yeah,
she's trying to trigger Goomba to leak that tape.
Leak that, man.
I mean, he can leak it. It's funny. It'll go viral to them. I'm gonna put it to you this way: the video ended with us pulling twigs.
She doesn't care about the tape leaking. She does really, but she wants him to leak it so she can have another charge that she can go down to the police department, show proof that the tape was leaked. The only one that had possession of the tape was Goomba, and then she can put revenge porn, which is a criminal offense. And I think it's in all states. I don't know. But in most states, it is a criminal offense to do that. We already see what happened to Nature Boy. And then he could be looking at some time on that. She's already got charges on him, open, probably warrants and everything going on with him right now. And she's just trying to add to the list so she can get Goomba away from that woman.
Out his cheeks and my hip being all bruised up from falling on the rocks in the sand.
What in the hell?
Yo, it got real, yo. I scratched up for like 4 days, yo. When we got back to the room and he went to go take the shower, we found one last twig in his.
No.
Y'all crazy.
All I know is she's gonna
get
up in big trouble.
It was the anniversary. No
Jaguar's
rules.
out of control. She is.
I'm fun like that.
Damn.
Tell me, so no, don't leak that. Y'all know damn well y'all go watch it. The very
Look, I can't leak it. It's in my husband's phone, but my husband threatened to leak it. So in all honesty, I would suggest that he leak it today so it come out before, we start talking about it, because I start talking, I just smoked the L. I had a glass of wine and I was a little honest in my interview with 𝗪𝗪𝗧𝗖𝗛.
Also, when you're sober, you're not honest, is what you're saying?
That's counts number 1. Counts number 2 is it's D-Day. We're going live again on Philadelphia TV network, like the first time since I was in the hospital the first time. Today is going to be a big day. We filming on Mondays like we always do. Keep It a Bean podcast. My guest tonight is going to be Shaka Zulu, a former member of Carbon Nation, and we're going to talk.
Oh, and by the way, she never made it to this podcast she's talking about because she was so tired from the stuff she's draining herself with. The mess that she's keeping up is draining Jaguar. So she never made it to this podcast. Remember, this was last night's live. She never made it to her own podcast. She was so tired.
About my husband, it's going to kind of like be a Goomba his support group tonight for everyone who's ever nice to him. And I'm inviting Soulja to show up virtually because, I think tonight we're going to decide whether or not, because there's still a statute of limitations out on him assaulting Soulja. And I think Soulja is ready to press charges now.
For real?
Yeah. So, and DeSoto won't have to pick him up.
She wants him in jail.
I mean, that'll be good because then he'll be safe in loose sterrett. So Arizona could come and pick him up for his arson charges. Which, of course, I'm testifying in because I'm the victim.
Wow. If I can't,
so I'm going to make sure he put. He put handcuffs on me twice. Now he's going to get handcuffs twice. When DeSoto take you down to loose sterrett, and then when Arizona come and pick your goof.
Wow.
I told y'all I'm on some Old Testament. Don't nobody get to for free.
She's bitter.
Man, so you said
if he was smart, he would release that sex tape now so he can get some money so he can put it on his books, because I doubt his mom gonna put any money on his books.
I'm quite sure she can go down Vic's Auto Care if there's things that are on the social media, like with Nature Boy's case, where she's said things that are incriminating. Like he can say she admitted that she lied on me on this occasion. And if he can pull up a social media conversation of her saying that she lied on him, yeah, she can be in trouble too. But yeah, she's trying to really set him up. Goomba.
He don't even need cash apps. He could sell that to like one of them sex websites, or he could sell it to WorldStar. WorldStar probably give him 10 G's for it. It's funny.
Charges on someone. I know it, right? Life loser.
Like, I don't know why he hustling cash apps when he got that video footage in his phone that he already threatened to leak. So leak it.
Damn, nah, I don't
she
leak
wants
that
so bad.
Because I'm going to be talking about it in detail on my interview with 𝗪𝗪𝗧𝗖𝗛.
Yeah.
Who would it be hurting by leaking it though? Because it sounds like you want him to leak it.
Oh, I do. That's hot. It is funny as I'm like this in the video.
Yeah, shit is hot.
Yo, I'm telling you. I'll tell the whole. I did the interview with Z-Banger. Y'all got to check it out.
She wants it so bad.
Right, I'm definitely watch that, John.
That's like this.
Crazy.
And no one's good when he gonna do it, because he ain't the brightest bulb on the tree.
Wow.
And it was broad daylight. I be wilding on my anniversary. I don't know what other people do on their anniversary. I play heavy.
Dang.
I give a hall pass. I give a hall pass for the whole week, and it's anything goes for the whole week.
Dang. So he haven't mentioned about it to nobody, right? Like
what, the sex tape? Yeah. He threatened to leak it on King Pain channel.
Oh, dang.
And I told him, go ahead, do it.
Nadia, but you here watching it though. So why you guys giving this woman a platform? This is stupid crap. But you here watching it. You clicked on it and you don't understand the irony behind this? Do people not see the irony?
No, they don't. They don't see much.
Sounds like somebody's gassing her up to be instead of doing damage.
But I'd love for them to see me on that tape. Yo, I beasted that joint. I was wearing a Real Life Street Star t-shirt and everything.
Oh, for real? That's some good. That's a promo right there.
Yo,
we did leak some promo for Real Life Street Star right there.
He need to go get that money since he want money so bad and stop hustling cash apps $10 at a time. Go get some real bread.
We already talked about Black China removing the Baphomet already. You gotta go
and
back
praise
to the
God.
last live we did.
Praise, listen to me. What I want now more than,
and I don't think that Tokoyo Toni and Jaguar beefing. I think that started off as a storyline. Now, just immediately after it's been blown up that they're even fighting each other, and Tokoyo Toni is mad at Jaguar Wright. Now it's being said, oh, Tony's not mad at Jaguar. It's like, stop with these storylines. I don't know if it's the public, the viewers that are watching these videos that plant these seeds of allegedly hearing there was a fall up between Jaguar and Toni, or, you know, at one point last week or a couple of days ago, Toni got in her feelings and said stuff that came across like she had smoke with Jaguar. But to be honest with you, in my opinion, I don't know Tokoyo Toni, but she's like everybody else. Jaguar Wright is in the algorithm. People are trying to build their channels up and do their commentary on the matter because she's in the algorithm, Jaguar Wright, and so is Tokoyo Toni, and she's supposed to be her friend. So she's a hypocrite if you ask me. It says, well, that's in the dark it says, well, what's in the dark needs to come to the light. You already know. It says they need to stop eating the artists. It says these labels set it up like this on purpose. It's the truth. Sorry if you don't know that. Kanye West telling the truth. It says this going with that.
Anything. It's for China and Tokyo. For Angela and Shalana. Or should I say Shalana and Angela, because Shalana came first.
Yep.
Shalana, the prototype, for real. I pray that they come back together. I can't begin to tell you how much good it did me to have Sam home again. Especially after I lost a child. It healed something inside of me. When your heart is out your chest, how are you supposed to breathe? And people keep forgetting that Angela is her only daughter.
Yeah.
And look, and her twin.
Yeah, they look twins.
When China ain't got all that stuff going on, she looked just as beautiful as her mother.
Yeah, the light skin version. Yep.
And I promise you, when the two of them, we're gonna see a whole different Toke. I know it. And her with the grandkids and her daughter, because all Toke really want is for her family to be united.
Yeah.
But more importantly than that, she want her family to be loyal, just like I do. Like me and Toke got so much in common. We might go about things differently.
You're right about that to me.
But we got core values.
Yep, y'all both here strong.
We got core values.
Core values.
But see, in our relationship, I always play good cop. So I'm gonna continue to play good cop say I'm proud of her. I can't wait for China and her to reunite. I can't wait to see her posting selfies with the grandkids because it's going to heal her so much.
Yeah.
Like that love is unforgettable. And
not fighting.
Toke can say whatever she want to say about me. Honestly, I'm glad she's doing this now.
They're both hard-headed.
Like, I'm glad because she about to be mad at me anyway. What I'm about to do next, she probably gonna hate me for a little while.
Hate's a strong word, though.
No, for real. No, like I told y'all what we got coming.
Yeah.
You know that thing that I told y'all was gonna shut down the internet?
Yeah.
The other party has officially agreed.
Oh,
we're looking for a mutual studio.
When you gonna tell us about if you're
and we will be going live on both of our entities.
You see how she deflects? Now it's been about over a week and a half, and she still hasn't told us if she got her friend yet, and if she's pregnant. Now you publicly announced it, and you know your supporters, you know you owe that much to them, seeing that you shared it with them that you might be pregnant. So if you're not, let people know. You like to deflect, stop beefs with other people to get off the topic of what's really important, if there's any truth to the fact that you may have been pregnant or are pregnant. Oh, man, what did I just do? Where was I at? Hold on.
And we're going to give it to him. And all of my entities that I consider Philadelphia family here on YouTube, y'all all going to get your own exclusives on this story. So,
oh, boy.
You know, let me say this to my sis right now. I'm looking the camera. I love you. I believe in you. And I thank you for believing in me. I'm so grateful night and day brought us together. And you will always be my sister.
Sounds like a public
and I know you fitting to hate me. I just need you to trust that it's all for the greater good. Just like I trust in you. Sometimes you go off the rails. You know, with the tranny thing, you went off the rails a little bit. But I held you down. And I hope you can do the same for me.
She's all over the place.
And if you can't, I'm sorry. But I'm doing it anyway.
I can't wait to hear what she's gonna
gotta
expose.
Do this one. This one is the mother Loch Ness monster meets the abominable snowman or Bigfoot. Like, this is some eighth wonder of the world about to happen.
We'll be the judge of that.
And if you my sister and you love me like you say you do, once you finish being mad and you cuss me out and you do like 8 lives about me, I hope you can sit down and see the value and where it's headed.
See, Jaguar Wright is good with subliminals because you notice how she said, after you do about 8 lives talking ish about me, then hopefully we can come back to the table and be friends again because she still got love for her. So Jaguar knows that Tokoyo Toni ain't no better than a stranger that never met her that's doing commentary off of her name because she's popping in the algorithm in their commentary channels, and so they're putting this information up and putting ads on it. She knows that Tokoyo Toni's no better than a stranger. Tokoyo Toni is professing her love and friendship and being honorable and faithful to Jaguar Wright, but she's doing the same thing everybody else is, trying to get the bag. Any means necessary. She don't care about nothing that really Jaguar Wright, to me, in my opinion, is going through. She just feels like it's her opportunity to blow her channel up and get her subscriber base where it needs to be so she can get her bag, get her shine.
And not just for me, but for all women in this game.
Yeah.
I can't wait till we can make the announcement. But I'm just saying, so be prepared to hate me. Because when this come out, you gonna hate me.
Maybe
for at least a little while.
Name is gonna be involved in that.
Why would she word, though?
Yeah, she gonna hate me behind this one. No, for real. For real. Honestly, if she don't hate me, I'ma say they cloned her and she a bot.
Damn.
Wow.
Jag is really
like I expect her to hate me on this one.
I believe,
but I gotta do it.
Mm-hmm.
It's for the greater good.
Yeah, I mean,
so
you have to do.
We understand. We understand. We understand it.
No, but that's why I'm saying I'm kind of glad that she's already mad at me now, because I think it'll knock off the blow, and she can just plateau rather than go from 0 to 80 million. You know, like I think this is a good time to be mad at me.
Right.
I think Jag. Let me tell you something. I think Jag, just like with that sex tape with her husband and her wanting to push Goomba into posting it so she can set him up and get him arrested, or another new charge, so that he got warrants, and either he turns himself in, he'll still be arrested and held and whatever. I think she's also low key trying to start a beef, if there isn't a beef, with Tokoyo Toni, because then she'll blow up even more, because Tokoyo Toni will get ratchet with it, gutter ratchet with it, and so will Jaguar Wright, and then the bag will get better, because all people like at the end of the day, which is sad, is drama. And it's sad. She was never Tokoyo's friend, and Tokoyo was never her friend. Tokoyo Toni, I don't even know if she ever said she had a best friend. I would love to see this best friend, because I don't think that Tokoyo Toni takes well to anybody, because she's got a party mouth, and she's just she's ratchet.
Like if people really knew how rational I am, it would scare them. I know she gonna hate me, and I'm really glad she hate me a little bit now, so it's not so shocking.
Don't be surprised if they really do have a fallout within the next week.
So that's all I got to say about Toke.
Yeah.
Now she's gonna expose.
It's all love, Auntie Toke. Yeah, she
always.
She already
always, forever and a day. She can. The only thing she could do to make me not love her is bring harm to Sam.
Yeah. She wouldn't do that anyway.
I know she wouldn't, because she loves family and kids too much. That's why I said that's the only thing that she could do that would ever make me stop loving her. I love that woman. She a beast.
Girl, stop it.
And I hope I'm just like her when I grow up. Because people keep forgetting she my big sister.
So when you grow up,
I want to be just like her.
I don't know why.
But today I got to be me.
I don't know why.
Yeah, absolutely. You at all times, though. You know what I mean? At all times.
So, outside of that, and Soulja Boy, I just want to say this about Soulja Boy. Y'all gotta give him a little bit of latitude, because he a victim.
The expose is popping off again.
He been in the rap game since he was little, just like Weezy.
Yeah.
Wow. And his booty been ran through quite a bit.
Oh, no, she didn't say that.
Whoa.
I
didn't know that information.
You don't remember when he was in New York and they called him
from one thing to another.
Whoever his big daddy was threw him out into the hallway. He was walking around in the hallway holding his nuts. You don't remember that?
I try to
I'm gonna have to refrain. I'm gonna have to go back.
Yeah, it was a few years ago.
One that knows this.
He was. I don't know. Maybe he said he didn't want to do something, but he threw him out in the hallway, ass naked. And they had him all over the security cameras, walking around the hotel trying to find a room to get into, because he ain't had no clothes.
Dang.
Yeah, that was right before he did Love and Hip Hop Hollywood.
Yeah, that's not the real Goomba in here, y'all. That's the fake Goomba page.
Yeah, that's not real Goomba page. I'm about to get them up out of here.
Crazy than the bed bug.
Well, let them live.
Let them live. I would say, let them rock out.
Oh, I love it how this Voorhees, New Jersey person say I'm lying again. Why would I have to lie about something that was actually published on the Breakfast Club? That was actually published on World Star. Soulja Boy was found naked in the hallway holding his nuts.
Yeah, I'm at
in a hotel in New York.
I never heard of it. I'm sorry.
You can Google it.
I don't follow hip hop like that, but I think I would remember that.
Look it up now.
You should still be able to find it.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, you know the internet.
If you can find Tevin Campbell, you can definitely find that.
Pathetic. You guys here to talk about others. What?
Well, I mean, feel free to leave.
But that's what we do here. We're like vlogging. This is
I love it
job.
how people say I'm lying to go viral. What y'all don't want to believe that Soulja Boy is a ho. He can take good dick from what I heard. He can sue me if I'm lying.
You gonna have Soulja Boy coming after you, Jag.
I don't get. I'm not that little because I've seen sex tapes of him.
Oh, wow.
Tekashi 6ix9ine ain't the only one that got tapes on him, and I can't tell you. I won't tell you at this point in time who got the tapes. But what I will say was he was having a party at his house in Connecticut, and I happened to go with a friend of mine who was a music executive in New York. And when I went into the cigar lounge of it,
I'm not saying Jaguar's lying, but I can't see 50 Cent making it okay for Jaguar, right? Somebody who been snitching, dry snitching, snitching in the industry on people that he probably is cool with, maybe not cool with, but just because of the type of dude he is, he's from the street. He's a street nigga. You know what I'm saying? That is a millionaire now, but he's still from the streets. I just can't see him having someone that's considered a snitch in his house. But if that's what she said that happened, we have to listen to what comes out the horse's mouth until we hear otherwise.
His house, off from the pool room, only about 200 feet away from the French doors to go out to the pool. It's like right around the corner from the Rockefellers, the house. They was playing sex tapes, and then the owner of the house pulled out Soulja Boy tape.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I ain't gotta lie about that.
I hope this don't get back to him because that's just gonna have Soulja
I mean,
Boy
they actually
something JR on the
Nah, I ain't seen nothing yet.
I'm gonna put it to you this way: this couple,
I didn't see it either,
has actually appeared on a magazine cover together.
Wow.
I know exactly who you're talking about. Matter of fact, I'm about to pull that picture right up. I know exactly.
You know, when you spend a lot of time in jail, and you like to, I mean, you heard what Mike Tyson said about being in jail. It's funny. I think this person and Mike Tyson actually shared a residence before.
She be doing too much.
No disrespect, but he a swish. That's why he's always able to call other on being a swish. Birds of a feather flock together.
That's true.
Game recognized game. There's no way in the world that man understands that much about homosexual dealings in the industry, is constantly calling people out, and he ain't seen none of it personally.
Well, I'm quite sure he has, but that don't mean he's like that. That's what my point is.
I told you.
I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. Ooh, I am for real.
What's his name? Curtis Jackson. That's his government name. AKA 50 Cent. He gonna be mad. Make sure y'all hear him.
I'm gonna call him Miss Jackson because he gets real prissy when he starts talking about interior design.
Dang.
I mean, he a tough dude. He done took some bullets. He done did some time, but
don't make him tough.
Taking no bullets. Don't come out of jail. Them in jail.
If it was up to him, I don't think he would take no bullets.
And when you take your artists and you wrap your arm around their neck with your shirts off and stuff, you know, it looks a little punked out, don't it?
Yeah.
And she
come on, let's be honest.
So that she's heard it over
cover,
all the time.
Let's be honest. Tapes on Soulja Boy. He got tapes on other people too.
G.E. Wolf.
See, that's why he knows so much about what Diddy and Jay be doing. Because he done seen it. He done been there. He done had some of them parties at his own house, you know, where Mike Tyson used to live. The house that he bought from Mike Tyson. Call it what it is, Mr. Jackson.
Party.
Mr. Jackson, you have lovely taste in home decor.
That don't mean he got sugar in his tank, though.
He got a feminine side.
She running with the narrative.
But see, he's a necessary evil and he's a good evil. He ain't lying on you. He's just not telling the whole truth. That's why you need like me. That's going to call it out. He can't call it out, but I can't. That's why when Vivica started going for his manhood, he shut her down real fast. But see, you can't.
Yeah, he did.
Sorry, Mr. Jackson. And I want to know what the you doing in Shreveport, Mr. Jackson.
That's why yep, exactly. Because 50 is going to troll her. Now, if he hears about this, he's going to end up trolling her and it's going to blow her up. And she knows what she's doing. But you're going to troll the wrong person. They're going to blow you up literally. And you're going to wish that you never said anything about that person. It's just a matter of time. And that's why I feel as though she should be, if she's going to be taking this information and it's considered snitching, do it because you don't want people getting sucked into the industry and falling, you know, and being a victim to that system. But if you're just doing it because you're bitter, your career, you know, was heading nowhere fast, and you was a one-hit wonder, and you're trying to build yourself up by tearing somebody else down, then that's for all the wrong reasons. That's just my opinion.
What you doing in Shreveport? You know, he just bought Millennium Studios right before I was about to make the offer on the house that I'm moving into.
I know that's right.
Interesting.
She should have left that topic alone. She should have, but she just kept it going. She went from a couple of minutes of not talking about her business, which she was coming up there to talk about, and just got on to Soulja Boy and 50 Cent and stayed on that topic for quite some time.
Actual nature of my marriage.
She was better off
because I think it's just time to be completely transparent now. He done so much lying. I gotta make up for it by telling the absolute truth. And we discussed the sex tape that we made while we was in Phoenix that he threatened to leak, and a few other things. Huh?
Hold on, a sex tape.
Yeah, me and my husband made it.
I went all the way back. Oh Lord, I don't know how I did that. I'm sorry, I know you.
And I hope I'm just like her when I grow up. This Voorhees, New Jersey person say I'm lying again. I won't tell you at this point in time who got the tapes. But what I will say was he was having a party at his house in Connecticut. And I happened to go with a friend of mine who was a music executive in New York. And when I went into the cigar lounge of his house, off from the pool room, only about 200 feet away from the French doors to go out to the pool. It's like right around the corner from the Rockefellers, the house. They was playing sex tapes, and then the owner of the house pulled out Soulja Boy tape.
Oh.
Yeah. I ain't got to lie about that.
She allegedly said 50 Cent pulled out a sex
I mean, they actually
at his
I'm
gonna put it to you this way. This couple has actually appeared on a magazine cover together.
Okay, we already seen that part. I'm sorry. Yes, so let's go.
You know, it looks a little punked out, don't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Come on, let's be honest.
I mean, yeah, this double XL cover, yeah.
Let's be honest. Tapes on Soulja Boy. He got tapes on other people too. See, that's why he knows so much about what Diddy and Jay be doing. Because he done seen it. He done been there. He done had some of them parties at his own house, you know, where Mike Tyson used to live. The house that he bought from Mike Tyson. Call it what it is, Mr. Jackson.
Party.
Mr. Jackson, you have lovely taste in home decor.
She just went out the blue and just brought 50 Cent into the equation. And
he got a feminine side.
He's good at deflecting.
But see, he's a necessary evil and he's a good evil. He ain't lying on you. He's just not telling the whole truth. That's why you need like me. That's going to call it out. He can't call it out, but I can't.
Some dangerous trees.
That's why when Vivica started going for his manhood, he shut her down real fast. But see, you can't.
Yeah, he was dead.
Sorry, Mr. Jackson. And I want to know what the you doing in Shreveport, Mr. Jackson. What you doing in Shreveport?
Why does that matter with that man?
You know, he just bought Millennium Studios right before I was about to make the offer on the house that I'm moving into.
She knew she was going to do when she came up on these people's platform. Now they might have smoke with 50 Cent because they sat up there and let her get on there and say all that mess. She type person, when I go down, you go down with me. And it's sad because it's like, you know, if you want to dig your grave and jump into it, don't dig one for me. Dig one for yourself. But misery likes company. You got to pay attention to who you have up on your platform. I know, and I have never been known to have all these people that were in the algorithm up on my platform. A few of, you know, ex maybe members may have came up over the years, and, you know, I got some views to it, but I was never a person wanting to interview these troublemakers, people who are fire starters like Jaguar Wright that are exposing people. I don't want that mess on my channel. I don't need nobody trying to attack me in my real life. It's not that serious. It's something we do for entertainment. This is commentary. So on my channel, I want to make sure I bring the facts or what's coming from the horse's mouth to the forefront. But as father's trying to character assassinate somebody or destroy their life, that they can't even walk out their house, and their family life is you know, in a rut, I'd rather just step off of my channel before I destroy somebody's life. Jaguar Wright don't care about that. She's trying to get a bag. So is her husband. So is Tokoyo Toni. And so is, you know, everybody else. But it's not what you do, it's how you do it. Shouldn't she be worried about other things? Yeah, she should be. It's crazy. It says, didn't she just get evicted and still steady worried about rich people? Yeah, Goomba, she was saying that. I guess Goomba was staying in there and got evicted from their place. And then she went there a couple of days ago. That's when her car got towed. First, she said it was Goomba. Then she accused a channel holder of getting the car towed. She moved her stuff out that apartment. So, nope, I stay away from people with drama. I'm trying to tell you. I low-key think she might watch your lives. I know it's random, but I do. She probably does, Susie, but I'm not saying anything that would make Jaguar feel as though she needs to address it. Because a lot of people might say, oh, SL Davis boring. You can't cuss on her channel. And I use the word allegedly all the time, in my opinion, and stuff like that. So she knows I'm very careful at what I'm doing when I do these commentary videos. So it's almost like boring to Jaguar Wright to critique or try to use me as someone to so she can deflect. No, I'd be the wrong person to do that with, because I try to be responsible when talking about any of these social media influences. I try to be very responsible when I bring up what due diligence I have done on them and keep it professional at all times. So, you know, I don't think she'll ever say much about me or come attack me. And like I said, I don't know, but I doubt it. She's going for the do nots, the flamboyant channels who they're flamboyant, or they either mix the lies, I mean with the truth with the lies, you know, to sensationalize it. They do the conspiracy theories of what they believe is going on just to keep the audience going. Those are channels that she's gonna go attack and has been attacking. I think she watches everyone's. Goomba said he watches YouTube all day. I bet he does. Exactly. That's why I stay alone, Tendicator. People love drama. It says, yeah, you are careful, so she can't come for you. Right. So I'm boring to her. They'll be like, girl, you better find somebody else to mess with. I stay in my own lane. I don't be channel hopping on other channel holders' pages with the mess. I stay in my own lane. J Wolf, Nature Boy did too. He stayed over. He is snooping allegedly. Well, I'm quite sure she snoops to hear what everybody's saying, but I doubt it very much that she would want to start smoke with me, because it would be boring. Because I'm quite sure she sits here and listens, and as much as she might not like people talking about it, even though she says she doesn't care, I'm not dragging her, because at the end of the day, I'm not there with her behind closed doors. So, you know, like I said, I'm not over here acting flamboyant and sensationalizing the truth or what I think is the truth. So I would just be the wrong person for her to mess with. Yep, she needs a drama channel. She needs a drama channel, and I'm not a drama channel. So she ain't got no time for me. Seeing me, I watch the drama from the clouds. It's TV for me. I meant she, LOL, my bad. So it says, I will give helpful insight, but I don't do the drama. Yeah, so I'm not trying to put my channel down. I'm just saying I try to keep order over here. I'm gonna do commentary, but I'm not gonna get messy with it. So if you want messy, it ain't gonna happen over here. You know what I'm saying? If you want messy, then there's all the other channels that report on her that you can definitely find it, but it's not gonna be on my channel. She needs a Tyler Perry role. It's not enough drama over here for her. She's still looking for what? And Bobby from the barbershop. Tender, you crazy. Now I want to see. Let me listen to this real quick and I decide if I'm gonna play this. Because I did save it. Oh no, I'm not gonna play this. Yeah, there was something I want. I forgot I have to edit. You got to be careful when you put some stuff that Jaguar Wright is saying onto your channel because she is off the hook. Her mouth is very dangerous. It's I think it's worse than a weapon. I think her mouth is literally a weapon. And she can get you really jammed up. I know it brings in the views, but you can also lose your whole channel and everything that you stood for that channel. And to me, it's not worth it. That's being just a crash dummy to just fall into the trap of the drama to the point that you lose everything you worked hard for. And I've been on this channel since 2017, and I've had lost channels when I was doing commentary on other things over the years. I don't talk about that, but from trial and error, I learned to leave things where they are and pick and choose my battles. And in order for me to be successful on YouTube and also to be here with you guys, I have to play my cards right. And I also want to use this platform so if people need to get a message out that has nothing to do with social media, it might be somebody's missing in their family. They want to put a public announcement out that their nephew, niece, son, or daughter is missing, or something that's happening in the Black community that's affecting us. That is something is a hidden agenda that needs to be spoke about. I want to be able to have this platform so that my people can come up here and speak the truth and share the awareness of what's going on so that we don't get caught as melanated people sleeping. So, and I can't do that if I put this channel at jeopardy. So that's why I try to not only think of myself, the channel, but the people who are supporting me, which are you guys. As y'all come in, make sure I hit that like button. Y'all be not liking to hit that like button. And then you, in my opinion, I'm quite sure, and I ain't name dropping, I should have way more likes than some of these people. And especially some of these channel holders that treat you like garbage and get mad when you don't want to just be on their channel. See you in the chat of somebody else's channel, or you can't even go in the chat of somebody else's channel that you like beside theirs, because then they'll be attacking you. I don't beg for super chats or cash apps. And people still don't want to hit that like button, thinking I get paid for likes. If I get paid for likes, I would be broke. So y'all need to stop that nonsense. But like I said, it's sad because y'all sit here and watch me, but low key don't like me. And that's sad. But that's all right, because you don't know me not to like me. So it's like you don't like yourself. All she talks about is violations to the down below area, suing and violence in every show. Right. Thank you, Amor Show. Oh God, I need some reading glasses. Amor Shah. I belong to nobody but the Lord. That's right. Oh, welcome, welcome, welcome. Make sure you have your notification bell with the option all so that you get all of the lives or my live premieres that I do. And welcome being a new subscriber, Amor. That's not sad. That's weird. Yeah, so you just gotta, like I keep telling you, and I'm gonna keep saying it to you. I hope that when y'all get off my channel, you take something from it. And that's that you gotta protect your eyes and your ears, because people will rock you to sleep up here. People don't know that just doing YouTube, if you want to share all your business, that's your prerogative. But people don't know you don't got to step on nobody's toes, character assassinate people, making up lies, things that can destroy families or people's lives or livelihood, or their bag. If they just acted accordingly, they could get a bag that's bigger than what they're doing right now, off of YouTube. And then take that money, because they're getting the views. How do you get those kind of views? And those kind of views bring, like the views Jaguar's getting right now. She could be making 15,000. And I'm only telling you after YouTube takes 45%. Like on a $6,500 month, on one of my good months when I'm consistent, I've made about 12,000 for the month. But they take 45% from that. So I don't see that. But Jaguar Wright is making way more than that. She gets crazy views. Off of 500,000 views, you make about $12,000. If you make 500,000 views a month, that's about, depending on the watch time, you got to have at least 2 ads showing. But if you get at least 2 ads showing, you get about 500,000 views for the whole month. You make about 12,000 for the month, and you bring home about a little bit over 6,000 after they take the 45%. Because YouTube takes 45, we keep 55. Why doesn't Jaguar Wright? She can say whatever she wants. It's not what you say, it's how you say it. So expose, if that's what you want to do, if you want to put your life at risk like that, but know how to do it so you can get the bag, and you ain't got to be a slime ball getting it. She's being a slime ball because she don't know how to get the bag. She's making you think she knows how to get the bag. But getting the bag is to get up on YouTube, and it's not what you do, is how you do it. So it's not what you say, it's how you say it. You can still get the point across, because we're all adults. We understand you. We speak the same language. Get the bag. Get it easy. This is an easy bag. You log in. Only thing that's tricky about YouTube or any social media platforms is if you don't work, you don't get paid. You might get paid off of older videos that they might, promote. The algorithm YouTube, aka YouTube, promotes. But I'm saying, so you make money every day, but not as much as you make when you put up new content daily. All she has to do is not what you say, is how you say it. Say it the correct and proper way, getting your point across, so that you can get a bag. And you'll still be an algorithm, and you'll still be the talk of the town like you want to be. You still will be the center of attention like you want to be, but you'll be getting the bag. She don't know how to do that. When she went in the police station, it took me out. Yeah, that was funny. She went from 0 to 1,000. If she played this YouTube game right, she could be singing again. Yep. She could invest in herself. It's crazy. That's why some people kill me. Is either they're haters or they just don't know. When people say, all you do is be up here every day, all you do is do this, this is a job. This is not a traditional job. This is not a job that's familiar, but this is a wave of the future. Social media, the internet, making money from home online. It's not a traditional job where you have to get up and answer to somebody, but it's a job where you work for yourself. You have to pay taxes at the end of the year off the money you earn, but it's real money. This is not no monopoly money. It's real money, and you can change your life drastically. There's kids on YouTube right now. They're like they're just barely making 21 years old, and they're like millionaires, buying mansions, giving you house tours of mansions and Lamborghinis, like Funny Mike and all them. DDG. I'm subscribed to those channels, and I'm old enough to be their mother. People just act like this is a mystery or a facade. Like that can't be true. these people are making that kind of money. There's big business in the basically in commercial ad revenue. A lot of money gets thrown into this industry. Just think about just for like 2 minutes or whatever, how long these Super Bowl commercials be millions of dollars just for a couple of minutes of trying to advertise something. It's big money into this. And if she played her cards right, Jaguar Wright, she would get a bag. And she wouldn't have to cut nobody's throat or step on nobody's toes to get it. But she don't know how to get the bag like she keeps saying she's getting the bag or knows how to get the bag. I think she has lost most credibility. Yeah, I think so too. I never knew about her until now. She acts like she's smart, but she doesn't have self-control or dignity. She's really lost. Low class. Exactly. Low class. It's just I just don't get it. So, I really feel bad for her because, like, yeah, some people are so smart or think they're so smart they're dumb. And who cares about how many views you get? If you don't know how to even read the algorithm to know where your viewers drop off at, you'll be putting your ads in the wrong area. And if you don't get a person to see at least 2 ads, you ain't getting paid. They don't know none of this stuff. They just get up here and act ratchet like they're in the projects. And they get all these subscribers and all these views. But what does views and subscribers mean if you ain't reaping the benefits from it? We are grown folks, and if you don't have a job, how are you able to pay your rent? You're going to stay getting evicted. You're going to stay living in your car. You're going to stay staying at this person's house on their couch in this person's house and trying to jam scam and start storylines up just to get a bag because you're not doing what you need to do right. You're not playing your cards right. You're not crossing your T's and dotting your I's right. There's no way you can put no wool over my eyes, Jaguar Wright, that you're getting a bag. Not off of YouTube. You cuss, carry on, and act too ratchet. Every time you're in the car, I know you love music, but there's a time and a place for everything. It's not what you do, it's how you do it. Don't get up on there cussing and acting ratchet on your channel. It's not what you say, it's how you say it. You can say whatever you want to say. No one's telling you how to say anything, or what to say, but how you say it, you need to tone it down. And by the way, she's fighting with a YouTuber now who is cool and thick as thieves now with Goomba. He always has Goomba on his platform on a daily basis. Jaguar Wright don't like it. She strike the dude's channel, Denot's channel 2 times. He got one more time to do something to Jaguar, and that's a 3rd strike. His channel's going to be done. But you know what? Beside what I was talking about with Jaguar Wright, she needs to stop playing that music, copyright music. She needs to stop being ratchet and say what she wants to say, but it's a way you need to say it so that you get a bag. She's not doing that. So she recorded Do Not's video, and Do Not had put a track that is his track that's copyrighted. He did that because he knew she was going to record it and share it. What he had to say in that video, so he put his track on there so that she could share it with her audience and he could hit her with a copyright strike. So you're going to be hearing her. Don't be surprised, but you heard it here first. SL Davis's channel. Don't be surprised if she announced that Denot got her a strike. She's got to stop falling into the trap because only one's getting locked up and put in mental institutions is Jaguar Wright. Nobody else, or being locked up, is Jaguar Wright. Not even her husband, who she allegedly says herself is crazy. He's not that crazy because he keeps himself out of jail. And if he's been in that nut funny farm that she came out of when she was in Texas, like she said when they had got, when she got out and they were back together, that she said her mother was there before and Goomba. That was it sounded like that was only one time for the other people she mentioned that was in the psych ward. You've been there quite a few times. That should let you know it's not what you do, it's how you do it. And when you're ending up in a jail cell or in a mental institution, you got to really reevaluate what you're doing. He strikes her today over his song LO. Yeah, right. That's what he did. The Do Not channel striked her over the song. He purposely put it in the background of that video that Goomba handed over to him of a recording that he had of their conversation. And what he did was he put a track on the recording, phone recording, so that if she played the video on her channel, he could strike her. So, nobody wins and nobody gets a bag if channels are getting striked. So that's why I just feel like, if you're putting your business out here to the public, they're going to stay in your business. If you keep them out of it, they ain't got nothing to talk about. It's going to be a long weekend. You already know. Rightfully so. He said he got real lawyers. She's gonna wait a minute. You said he got real lawyers. Where he get money from? She's gonna run into the right people to take her. That's what I said. Vic Auto Care. I said she's gonna expose the wrong person, and it might not be the right thing to do, which is retaliate where you unalive somebody, but they gonna mess around and take her out of this world. And I'm really concerned with that, because I don't care if you like someone or not, they could be your enemy. I don't wish death upon no one. And I just feel like I just wish somebody could just get it into her head. Don't take this social media thing too far, where it's affecting your loved ones around you and your livelihood. There should be a limitation to how far we go on social media, because you just don't know. It might be somebody crazy than Jaguar that she's exposing, but they're walking around here, maybe like somebody famous, and you would never know they got this side to them, but you bring it out and they might unalive you or have somebody else unalive you. You got to be careful. You got to be careful. But yeah, she's around here, running these streets. Usually she would run the streets and start chaos, and and then she'd be gone for like months to a year. Her and Goomba. But see, this is gonna be ugly, because now Goomba is laying up with the woman, the side chick, and he don't look like he's trying to come back. So this is gonna go for a while. And if Goomba is allegedly on drugs like his wife, Jaguar Wright, is saying, what's also going to happen is, if he is under the influence of drugs and alcohol, and he's been doing it since the time he has been separated from, it only takes about a couple of days to get used to something. When you go back to old bad habits, it's going to take Goomba a while to shake it off. So if he stays separate from Jag, one, because he's mad or don't trust her because she might lock him up. Two, it could be that he's, on drugs, and the drugs is numbing his feelings, making it easier for him to stay away from Jaguar. And three, the side chick. You know how like sometimes when you're trying to get over one relationship with the luggage, you go to another relationship to get over that person that you love or trying to get over. With all those emotions going on, I'm quite sure through Goomba's head, that's enough to keep him away from Jaguar Wright. Good or bad, the situation that's keeping him away from Jaguar Wright. But as long as Jaguar Wright is not with her husband and he's laying up with some other woman, Jaguar Wright's not getting off this internet. She's going to run a muckery through these YouTube streets and Instagram. I'm telling you that right now. It's gonna be on and popping, and then she's gonna make a muckery running through these YouTube streets, social media streets, if and when he comes back, because she want to let everybody know, I'm Jaguar Wright. He came back to me, and she's gonna then want to rub it in that he's back, her husband, to the chick that's rubbing it in right now about her being with Jaguar Wright's husband. So it's a big mess. It says, do y'all think she'll ever go back to the Legina storyline? Probably so. If she stops not being relevant. Probably so. It says Jaguar snitch on live. Goomba has twin girls. 6ix9ine set up. Oh, I'm looking at the girl's page now. She's really triggering Jaguar. Jaguar's falling for it. And I just hope that she doesn't end up back in the psych ward or in jail. You know what I'm saying? Because it seems like the only one that's been smart enough to stay out of the trouble, I'm not trying to say he hasn't been starting no trouble, is Goomba. He goes on the platforms and exposes what he exposes when he wants to expose it, and then he's off and running. And I think that's smart. But yeah, I just feel like people are just going too far with this. And it's crazy. It really is. But listen, I'm getting off here. I'll be on tomorrow. I'm gonna try to do lives that are a little bit longer. And like I said, I need to edit some stuff out before I share it with you guys. So tomorrow will be part 2 of what I need to share with you guys with Jaguar Wright and the phone recordings, because everyone doesn't see everything at the same time. So there'll be a part 2. So let's put some hearts up into the chat before we leave. Hey, Dominique, it says Goomba hasn't went hard at Jag. Not at all. Hey, Lisa says what? Glad you are back. Yeah, I never left. I just had to take care of my own personal business as far as moving, which I hate moving. It sucks. I haven't moved that many times in my life, so I can never get used to it. So every time I go through a move, which has only been the second or third time in my whole entire life, almost 50 years old, it just stresses me out, and I just sometimes need time to myself, especially when you're looking for the apartment, and even then when you have to pack it up to move into the apartment, it just can be really stressful. So I kind of just gave social media a break until I got myself situated. But I'm where I need to be, so I'm back up here doing. I'm not leaving YouTube unless God calls me home or YouTube says I can no longer have this channel. And I'm not trying to put myself in a position where I will not have my channel, because I try to follow the guides that YouTube sets out for us, and I don't try to do what I want to do, because it's not my platform. So it says I need to do better. I don't move so many times. It says I need to do better. I don't move. Yeah, I haven't. Yeah, I can't. Yeah, I'm not with the movie. I'm the type of person, if I like to pick where I like to live that's comfortable, and then that's why I be choosy about it. And then when I find what's right for me, I'll move in and I'll stay there for years. I really only want to move when I'm buying a house. That's the only time I want to move, is when I'm buying a house. So where my situation is right now, that's the only time I want to move, is when I'm buying a house. And that'll be soon, because like I said, I'm about to get back consistent with tuning in with you guys. So again, I'm going to put my little hearts up into the chat. Some colorful hearts, show some love. Make sure y'all hit the like button. And I will talk with y'all tomorrow. Hopefully maybe I could do a 12 noon live, and we can talk to maybe 4 o'clock, in the afternoon. I don't know, but sometimes I be tired, because even when I get off now, I got something I got to do. You always got something to do in my situation, until you just choose to shut it off and lay yourself down and close your eyes and go to sleep. So, hey, Big Red. So I'm about to get up on out of here. Again, hit the like button or hit the dislike button. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Love y'all. Stay blessed. And I'm out. Mwah.